Hello, I'm Sarah Clark. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm just going to be putting out a ton of different theater videos. So, if you like that kind of thing, just hit subscribe and we'll get on with the video. My junior year of high school, I had this crazy idea to do 3 shows in the span of 5 months. Now, this was a little challenging because as one show was ending, the other one was starting. But it went pretty good. My first show that I was in went really well, and then I got into the second show and I got sick around the time we started Tech Week. And it was really bad. I think I had strep, but I got better. I started to get better. The last 2 shows were really good. I was able to stay strong through those. And then 2 weeks later, I started performances for my last show. And I got strep again, which is not good if you're in a musical. Just avoid it at all costs. So that's what I want to talk about today, is how to avoid getting sick when you're in a show. Because none of us want to be on stage singing and tapping and coughing our lungs out. So, these are my remedies on how to not get sick, or if you're sick, how to not let it get to you while you're on stage. Okay, first things first, I just wanted to talk about a few small things you can do to make sure you don't get sick. So the first thing, wash your hands, carry around hand sanitizer, do whatever you can to not get germs on you. I always carry hand sanitizer in my rehearsal and performance bags, and I carry around in my backpack at school, and I even try to have one in my purse. So hand sanitize and wash your hands because germs are everywhere. They're invading us all the time. Okay, my second thing is make sure you are not sharing any drinks or food or with other people. I guess you can share food, like just don't eat the food that has been in the other person's mouth. That's gross anyways. So it's important to stay hydrated, but do not share with other people. I remember one time I shared a drink, none of us were sick. The next day my friend missed school because he had gotten strep. And I was like, oh, I hope I don't get sick. The next day I came down with strep. So don't share a drink, even if they're not sick, they might get sick. Just don't do it. Okay, my third thing really quick is dairy. Avoid it like the plague. Dairy just puts a lot of mucus in your throat and your vocal cords are swimming in it. So if you can avoid dairy, do it. Along with those 3 things, we'll get into my other remedies. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was hydration. When you're in a show, it's so important to stay hydrated. So I always drink a lot of Emergen-C. Even if I'm not sick, if I'm just preparing for an audition, I'll drink this once a day for a week before the show or the audition. It has vitamin C in it, dietary supplements, it's good for you. It also soothes my throat. I also drink a lot of tea. I've got all my different teas that I like up here. My favorite is Throat Coat, and this is the lemon echinacea kind. I actually haven't tried any others. I think each one has a different purpose. So I love the lemon echinacea though. Basically, it's kind of bitter, but in the back of your throat, it's super sweet and it coats it. Hence the name Throat Coat. Along with that, I also make my own tea. It's called Brigham tea. Me and my family harvest it in the summer. We boil it, add some honey, and it tastes great. So that's also an option if you live in an area where you can get your own, then yeah, it's nice. I always do the herbal teas. All of these are herbal teas because caffeine isn't very good for your body anyways, and I'm especially sensitive to it. It will get me very sick if I drink it, so all of my tea is herbal. Woohoo! Another thing I also drink that helps my throat is I take a little lemon juice and I put cinnamon in there and honey, and I do it with warm water, and oh, I love it. I call it my lemonade, and I actually drink it even when I'm not in shows because I just love the taste of it. Another thing I do is I also gargle apple cider vinegar. I forgot what the name was. I was like, what is this? I will gargle warm water and apple cider vinegar in the mornings, or just whenever my throat is feeling a little raw. It just gets the bacteria out of my throat. I also neti pot. Now, if you don't know what that is, you're gonna find out. So basically, you have this little pot. You do not cook tea in it. That would be super gross because you put warm water and a certain kind of salt in the pot, and then you pour it down your nose, like this. And it just comes out the other side. Do it over a sink, not the table. Don't do it over the table. But this cleans out your sinuses, and it is so good. I was in a play, and I did it every single morning from Tech Week to the end of the show, and it is so good. If you don't have one of these, go and buy one. I promise it is worth it, and it's not that torturous. And last but not least, I have the dreaded anti-plague. Now, I don't have very much in there, but as you can tell, it's this black substance. It's kind of a natural healer. I'm gonna read off the ingredients. It's
purified spring water, pure vegetable glycerin, apple cider vinegar, fresh scarlet juice, mullein, aloe vera gel, wormwood, lobelia, marshmallow root, white oak bark, skullcap, gravel root, uva ursus, black walnut hulls, lithotanium, tania dissecta, ginger root, and cloves.
It's a natural healer. My grandma actually buys it for us, so I will leave a caption here that says where she buys it from. I usually get like a little shot glass and just fill the shot glass and drink it. It says to take 1 tablespoon a day or 1 tablespoon every hour as needed. I just drink this when I'm sick. I probably drink at least 5 shots a day of this. And it tastes awful, but it gets you better super fast. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, then hit the like button and subscribe to see more. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about this. Do you have any other remedies that I missed or different things that help you to stay healthy while you're in a show? I'm always looking for new ways because I get sick a lot. Not good. So, I hope you guys have a good day.